君が好きだから。だからこそ首のありかを黙ってた。
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 surprising anime couples.
It's Ken! I don't believe it! I must be dreaming! Somebody pinch me!
Ow! What was that for?
心が通じている。光一くんのハートが私のハートに流れ込んでくる。これが私のすべて。
For this list, we'll be looking at the pairings that ended up together in spite of preconceptions and general common sense telling them it's a terrible idea, yet they somehow make it work. Got a bizarre OTP that you feel should have made the cut? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, let me know which anime list you want to see next. Number 10, Noel and Balgo, Burn the Witch. How the flying funk this happened is beyond us.
Noel ちゃん、助けてくれたんだね。
あんた助けてんのは私よ、バカ。
As a dragon-clad, Balgo was under the protection of witches Noel and Nini throughout their explosive adventure, with his eccentric temperament and seemingly one-sided infatuation not making things easy for them.
本当に何もしてないのに羽が生えたんですか？はい。
At least we assumed that it was one-sided until the stoic and reserved Noel embraced him after his bounty was cleared, expressing relief he was unharmed.
何か嫌なことあった？
ないです。
Not sure how he landed a 10 out of 10 like her, but we'll be damned if he didn't land it regardless. Number 9, Hanako and Taro. Wotakoi love is hard for an otaku. Prone to lashing out against each other, with all the snide remarks and workplace arguments you can imagine, on paper it seemed like these two secret nerds were a terrible match.
ほら、傘持ちなさい。まったく何年社会人やってんのよ。ほんとバカな男よね。
Too high-strung, prone to anger, no real sense of romantic chemistry, etc. Then we got to see how their relationship navigated itself, and it became remarkably obvious just how organic and well-suited they are for one another.
で、いつ予約したのよ?
Oh sure, both tease each other every chance they get, and have vastly different views on yaoi, but we'd argue they're a much better suited couple than our leads.
好き嫌いこじらせてると話もできないし。
はあ？なんなのこいつ。何キレてんのか意味わからん。
Number 8, Kokoro and Mitsuru. Darling in the Franxx.
みつるくんと試させてください。
There was already enough madness going on between the chaotic love triangle that was Hiro, Zero-Two, and Ichigo, so this one caught us completely off guard. After all, Kokoro was the object of Futoshi's affections, and as far as Mitsuru goes, well, let's just say we had him pinned as liking Hiro way more than a friend.
みつるくん、
なんで避けないんだよ!
言ってることがむちゃくちゃですよ。
So, color us surprised when Kokoro revealed that she had such intense feelings for the bad boy that she not only cucks Futoshi in front of everyone, but goes on to break Mitsuru and his bed, becoming pregnant as a result. Gil was thirsty, but hey, I mean, they got a happy ending. Number 7, Claire and Shane. Baccano. Two severely broken individuals with no qualms about killing. Sounds like it should have been a train wreck that would lead to at least one of them being done in by their spouse. Not so.
Well then, I have a perfect idea. All you have to do is agree to marry me and then I'll be your father's son. As a member of the family, I'd be obligated to protect him just as much as you.
Unlike Lad and Lua, Claire's sudden marriage proposal appears to come from a place of genuine affection, in spite of how spontaneous it is.
I don't know for sure, but maybe we'd better let them be.
Despite being a mute with fanatical devotion to her father, the whole experience slowly starts to shift and soften Shane due to the earnestness of the legendary assassin. It's about the closest thing to happiness the two of them are going to get anyway.
Say, if it's all right, we can start off as friends. But you think you could fall in love with me?
Number 6, Yukiko and Koichi. JoJo's bizarre adventure Diamond is unbreakable. You'd think with his amazing hair, Josuke would be a shoo-in to earn the affections of the season's resident waifu. And yet the title of Mario's smoothest stand user undoubtedly falls to the pint-sized Koichi. Lacking in stature, yet possessing a heart 10 times bigger than anyone else. While Yukiko's infatuation with him started off rather messily, Lucky for her, Koichi's big on forgiveness, and following on from a few more heated meetings, the two confessed their feelings in a moment right out of Cinderella.
心が通じている光一くんのハートが私のハートに流れ込んでくるこれが私のすべて
It's honestly hard to tell who the lucky one is here.
僕ゆかこさんのこと好きになっちゃったもんで
Number 5, Karui and Choji. Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. I guess Choji had to end up with someone in the end. But the tough as nails, muscular shit talker from the Hidden Cloud, it seems so random that it actually kind of works. To the point where we want to see their romance chronicled on screen. Who cares about Sai and Ino's parental problems? We want to know how Choji wooed the beautiful shinobi who once spent a whole episode beating Naruto's face in.
あんたに分からなくても私にさえ分かってりゃいいんだよ
Hilarious from the outset, yet if Chocho is anything to go by, is likely also very tender. Number 4, Yuli and Ken. Digimon Adventure 02. Under the guise of the Digimon Emperor, Ken did a lot of damage to the Digidestined, both physically and with their trust when his identity was revealed as superstar student Ken. Back when Yuli was a naive fangirl who fell for every boy with a cute face, Ken included.
It's Ken! I don't believe it! I must be dreaming! Somebody pinch me!
With such shattered confidence following this reveal, it was doubtful the two of them could see eye to eye again.
Thanks for helping us today. I can't wait for the day when you decide to join us, Ken. Yoli.
However, following Ken's redemption and Yoli growing the hell up, the two became one of the only confirmed pairings after the time skip.
Now, whatever happens, don't get all panicky, okay?
But Mom, that's what you always do.
Yoli and Ken are married with children, and Ken and Stingmon are detectives. But Yoli says he can't seem to detect when it's his turn to do the dishes.
Number 3, Celti and Shinra. Durarara. It's a classic tale of opposites. Nerd meets girl, girl turns out to be headless supernatural reaper searching for her missing cranium, love ensues.
嬉しいぞ、シンラ。お前のはどうだった？
入ってなかったみたい
Despite having to face difficulties that would doom any other relationship, Celti and Shinra share a connection that is so sweet that you often forget she's missing her whole head.
今さらならばなぜ今まで首のありかを黙っていたのだ
君が好きだからだからこそ首のありかを黙ってた
Communicating via text messages, lack of physical intimacy, these two really shouldn't have been able to hash out a life for themselves, and yet their relationship is still the healthiest thing in this whole bloody city.
ほらなセルティは素顔が一番綺麗だ今のパンチは誓いの口づけの代わり
Number 2, Atsuko and Kosaku. Paprika. Not that the good doctor had much choice when it came to potential soulmates in this flick.
Ow! What was that for?
A grizzled detective infatuated with her virtual alter ego, a psychotic old man who wants to rule the dream world, and a former colleague just a tad on the obsessive side. All horrendous options, but even then, the fact she was secretly in love with the man-child Kosaku still took us for a loop, especially when the film concluded with their engagement announcement.
I also have an announcement. Atsuko's last name is going to change to Tokita.
While shocking, their romantic moments together was undoubtedly a high point, so, good on them.
It's not the outside that counts. However, you really have a lot on the outside.
Yeah.
To think this century's greatest genius isn't smart enough to stop eating.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Bulma and Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. Bulma always did have a thing for bad boys, but who would have guessed that she would fall for an alien warrior who nearly destroyed the Earth and almost slaughtered her friends?
Unwind a little and see what life has to offer you. You're actually kind of cute.
What? I'm not kind of... Shut up!
Guess every relationship has its weak points. Despite proudly wearing the badge of villain for the longest time, Vegeta's Saiyan pride eventually gave way due to spending a number of years with the lovely engineer.
What? Oh no! Oh, you're hurt!
Go. I don't need help.
Still not sure if she made a wish to Shenron about him giving up the goods, since they eventually go on to have a kid, get married, and forge a better relationship than Goku and Chi-Chi ever did.
Oh wow! I know your mom, huh? That's bizarre! Does she live by me or something?
She's standing right there.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.